Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, and blessings to you. This is Apostle Bernard Bolton, creativity coach, breakthrough coach, lead apostle of Watchmen on Walls International Fellowship. Listen, I know it's been a while since I've been on, just a lot going on, you know, life and all of that. But I wanted to really share this word with you today. It's really been in my heart since yesterday, and the word is what I want to talk to you all about today is you need more than information. Yesterday I was watching a video of this young lady who had gone through a program. It's like a 3-day event, which was sponsored by one of the great teachers in our day, economist, investor, philanthropist, and I mean he's pretty major. I'm not going to release his name, but he's pretty major. So she went to one of his seminars. It was 3 days, and she gave a review of her experience at the seminar. And it was, for the most part, it was a very positive experience. She talked about, you know, the benefits. She only got negative when she started talking about some of the higher up programs and the cost. And she didn't think that she thought it was overpriced and it wasn't worth it. Okay, as much as, you know, I appreciated that video, I read some of the replies, and I mean it was a bunch of replies, and most of the replies was full of negativity. I can only remember maybe one or two that was positive in defending the creator of that event, that seminar. But most of the comments and replies was negative. They called the creator of that program a scam artist. They called him a crook. They talked about how they didn't need his program. They could actually get the information themselves offline for free. And as I was reading those replies, I thought about how most of the people in that group will never break through to creativity and abundance. Because see, when you have a limited mindset and your mindset is full of negativity, negativity is the enemy of creativity. Criticism is the enemy of creativity. And so where it is very true that most of what was probably taught at that seminar could be found on the internet. You could Google that subject and probably find just hundreds and maybe even thousands of articles and links to websites and blogs and all of that. Most negative people will never get beyond that cycle of negativity. All right. Now, here's the thing that I found interesting. All of those negative replies and comments, the creator of that event he didn't need any of them. He didn't need any of those critics, any of those naysayers, any of those negative persons. He didn't need any of them. He has already created a program that has touched thousands of people all over the world. I've read several of his books. I'm right now, I'm contemplating actually getting in one of his programs, attending one of his seminars. All right, he's moving on. And what often happens when you're creative and you're making things happen, you don't need negative people. You really don't. You don't have to give energy to that negativity by replying. I got a critical comment. It wasn't personal, but the lady had issues with one of my prophetic words, and so she's gonna correct me. All right. I don't normally, most of the time, I don't even leave those replies up. But I'm going to leave this particular reply up. But I don't have time to be debating with people. You either receive what I say, believe it's from the Lord, or move on. Okay? So the thing that gets me is, listen, most of the people that replied to that video, they said you don't need him. You don't have to pay hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars to be in this program. It wasn't a current video, may have been a couple of years old. And that's the main issue with a lot of creative people. You think all you need is information. And so you keep reading, you keep looking for information, you keep going, you're a reader, you're a learner, you're a sponge, but you never move past information. Okay? Most people who get the information, they stop at information. So they never create, they never build, they never experience abundance in their life because they're not creating anything. So the woman in this video, she understood that she needed more than information. That's why she went to that 3-day event. She understood. And this is what I want to come on and share with you today, is that if you're going to be successfully creative and you're going to experience abundance through your creativity, you need more than information. Okay? So here's the 3 things I want to give you. Number 1, you need impartation. Okay? Well, actually, you need the information, but then, so number 1, you need information, but then number 2, you need impartation. Okay? Information is the start. It may spark your interest. It may actually stimulate your ideas, stimulate your mind, but you got to move beyond information and impartation. What is impartation? Impartation is not just receiving information. You are actually receiving some of the gift that's in that person. That young woman who was at that event, she wasn't just receiving information. She wasn't just receiving a system or a structure. She was literally receiving the gift from that particular person. The Apostle Paul talks about this in Romans chapter 1. He says to the church at Rome, I desire to come to you so that I can impart some of my gift to you, so that I can impart, so that I can leave some of my gift. I can give some of my gift to you. When you receive an impartation, you are receiving more than what that person is saying. You're receiving in the spirit. You're receiving some of what that person possesses. You are getting an exchange. That's what impartation is, an exchange. You have given, okay? Because impartation always starts with giving. So if you're not willing to give to a person who can get you to the next level, can get you to the next dimension, if you're not willing to give, then you will not be able to receive from that person. This is why Jesus says it is better to give than to receive. Now, religious people take that, and I used to teach this for years when I was a pastor. Religious people believe that means that you should always give and never receive, and there's something wrong with receiving. So it's better to be a giver than to be a receiver. But when Jesus said, and Paul wrote it, when Jesus said, it is more blessed to give than to receive, what Jesus is saying is that in your giving, you're positioning yourself to receive. You can't receive without first giving. So that's really what impartation is all about, okay? I give, and so because of my gift, now I'm in a position to receive. That's the exchange from impartation. And what I receive in the impartation is going to establish and strengthen, okay? Some of you, listen, some of you are receiving because you have connected with someone who can impart in you. A coach, a mentor, a person who is where you want to get to, all right? And then number 3, this young lady understood that she needed inspiration. So there's information, there's impartation. Number 1, information. Number 2, there is impartation. And then number 3, there's inspiration. And this young woman understood she needed inspiration. That word inspiration means to breathe on. Okay? And so when you receive inspiration, inspiration is literally a spirit force. It is a force of Holy Spirit that ignites the passion in you that's going to cause you to begin to move. It's going to cause you to move. There's no inspiration without movement, y'all. Okay, so when people said I've been inspired, well, you can get inspired all day, but if the inspiration is not causing you to move, then you don't have anything. To be activated, that's what inspiration is. I've been breathed on, and now I'm being activated. So here's my challenge to you. If you're stuck in a negative cycle, if you're stuck in you're creative but you can't create, you're stuck, you're just stuck. If that's you need a creative coach. You need a creative coach. Now, I'm not in a position right now to really share with you some of what I'm going to be offering very soon. Right now, I'm receiving new clients for the Ultimate Breakthrough Academy, and I'm going to be doing some more coaching to those who are creative. Actually, one of my clients is very creative, and so I'm beginning to coach her in how she's going to get to that next level. But here's the thing, all right? If you need a coach, you need a person that has more than information. You need someone who's going to impart in you. You need someone who's going to inspire you, and somebody that's going to help you create in your life so that you can receive abundance. And I'm going to be very soon, I'm going to be giving a very specific offer for those who are stuck. You may be stuck in negativity. You may be stuck in, criticism. Somebody may have hurt you. Whatever it is, I've got something for you. I really want to give you, and I believe that if most of you will accept this, then it's going to really ignite you. It's going to really set you on fire. All right. This is Apostle Bernard, breakthrough coach, creativity coach. I'm going to get out of here. I pray that you will enjoy your Shabbat. I'll see you real soon. Hopefully I'll see you real soon. I'm hopeful that I'll see you. I really want to do more videos. It's just that there's just a lot going on right now. Okay. So God bless you.